This is ISMP-TV news station. My name is Tony Michaud, and with me today I have Jordan Stone. Welcome to Indian Springs' new and improved high school news station, brought to you by the high school video production class.
Our first news story takes a hard look at middle school sports. Here to tell us is Minnie Giarla.
Today on ISMP-TV for middle school basketball, we interviewed the boys first. We interviewed Coach Manny and Griffin Whitmire.
The strength that I bring to the team and to coaching, it's my hard work and dedication and my commitment to helping all the kids and teaching them the fundamentals of basketball and building their confidence and teaching them to play in a team. I think those skills will help them throughout life as they grow out there in the world.
The reason I joined middle school basketball was because, one, I do enjoy playing basketball quite a lot, and I have not played sports in over a year because of COVID. And then also, in my opinion, I think basketball is just a very fun sport to play.
Then we interviewed the girls. We interviewed Coach Victor and Maddie Sylvester.
Simply just for the kids. I've always loved basketball, and I love pouring into the next generation of students, and so that's why I decided to coach. I just like to see kids' lives transformed.
I joined middle school basketball because I am fast, I'm agile, I can get around the court quickly, I'm good at defense.
So that wraps it up for middle school girls and boys basketball.
Thanks, Minnie, for all the great info on middle school sports. We hope they have a great rest of their season.
Speaking of sports, let's take a look at high school winter sports.
My main goal of this season was to teach kids how to play the game of basketball, not so much teach them plays, but also teach them lessons in life that they can take when they graduate or take to their next sports season. Just seeing good basketball, moving the ball, everybody's communicating, everybody's keeping their teammates accountable. If you have bad grades, conditioning for 10 minutes, and then based on improvements on the grades, then conditioning will be less and less each time. So for games, the kids have their masks on the bench and their chairs are spaced out. We do 2 rows. We do 8 in the front, 7 in the back. Our team spirit is getting better. They started quiet and stuff, but more and more they're starting to build that team unity, and they're coming together. You hear them cheering a lot more.
My teammates supported my decision on the court. I feel like, yeah, they are. If I ever shoot a bad shot, they always are there to pick me up. This year has been totally different because of COVID. We've actually had to take a whole year off without doing anything.
A successful game for me is that whoever plays hard, plays clean, and the score is the score. We come out and play hard every game and do our best. That's it. My goal every year, I only have one, and that's that every player is better at the end of the year than they were at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
Wins and losses take care of themselves. If you're good enough, you win. If you're not, you don't.
If I feel any pressure during a game, I'll usually just take my time and breathe through anything and stay focused. Yes, I would say my team is always very supportive. They're always saying if the decision was good, and just talking me through what they think. Practices are going great. A lot of girls are showing up daily, so that makes it's great. I love playing. Even though we missed last year, it's great just to be back in it. I think this year I think people will be really nervous to get back and play again and have a lot more people show up to watch the next few games.
We had a great winter season, and we are now looking forward to the next spring season sports.
The school schedule has been a hot topic after winter break. Here to tell us more is Miss Miles and Miss Rising.
On this project, we wanted to see teachers' and students' perspectives and opinions on the school.
Got you. Good morning, Marley. So I guess what I would say about the schedule, I know block has been kind of tough to get used to a little bit, and there are things honestly that I like about it, especially if you're in science or band or art, because you have extended time to get projects and labs done. Although I have to say, I think it's kind of long for middle school kids especially. That 80 minutes is a really, really long period. So there are parts of it that I like and parts of it that I don't like. And so it will be interesting to see what we choose to do moving forward, what the students and parents and administration choose to do moving forward.
Years ago, when I think I first started here about 4 years ago, we were on a 6-period schedule. And the discussion around, but amongst classroom teachers, parents, students, administrators, one of the major concerns was the fact that we were trying to add programs for students and electives like CTE, like cybersecurity, graphic design. We were trying to add more electives, CTE programs, but with doing that, you lose something else in a school this size.
I like it. It gives me a chance to really familiarize myself with the classes that I get to go to. Because before I just kind of followed a pattern that I made myself, but now I can really recognize which hour is which hour.
I love the white days, and the reason that I love them is because it makes the schedule consistent. So every Monday is a white day, every Tuesday is a red day, every Wednesday is a blue day. I like it that way because I think it's easier for the kids and more consistent. We always know what each day is, red, blue, or white. So I like it.
Thanks, Mr. Miles and Mr. Risley, for all that important information about the school schedules.
Now over to JC to tell us more about how COVID impacted Indian Springs.
Today we'll be doing a short interview about COVID.
I think it would just be as difficult as we kind of remember it, especially now having 2 kindergartners at home that I would have to be helping. But at least we would know what to expect. I know me personally, and I think other teachers, we were trying to keep it fun and engaging. That it was go to this website and go here, and it just got overwhelming times 8 classes.
I mean, thank goodness everybody has their Chromebooks and stuff, but I know that's a meager substitute for being in class.
Sometimes, especially when you're staring at your computer all day, it's refreshing for someone to just be like, how are you doing today? Like, how's life? What's a positive? Share something.
That's the major thing right now is just the reminders. And, most of the time people pull it up, it's not an issue, but, it's just that you feel like a nag, I don't like nagging people.
And I think part of the problem is girls will say something to me and I don't understand what they said because of the mask.
It's like a dress code, just because, we're trying to do our jobs and make sure people are following the safety and mitigation protocols, and to constantly, pull it up.
You see them like having to take time outs and step off to the side and catch their breath because with the masks on, they can't breathe.
It's really important that everybody that has to test, if you're not vaccinated, you have to test.
It causes a big ripple effect, and right now I know it's frustrating for you guys as students and athletes and teachers. It's frustrating for us.
So I think just trying to keep it engaging, keep it to the point, short, but also just try to eliminate the overwhelming aspects.
But I'm just a believer in whatever you have to do, if you want to do it, then you have to do it. So this is what we have to do now.
Thanks, JC, for all this important information about COVID. I think we know a little more now than we did.
Now a word from our sponsor. Thank you, number 2 pencil. Now over to Tony to tell us about a great club here at Indian Springs.
Small interview and a small talk with Miss Salt in her classroom about her Gay Straight Alliance Club and how it's going.
So what we want is to create a space where everybody feels free to be themselves, and where we can all interact and realize that we have so much more in common than we have differences, and to create like a sense of inclusion in the school community so everybody feels like this is home. The kids are really excited. They're a little nervous, but that's okay. Whenever you do something new, it's always normal to feel a little nervous, but mostly they're really excited too.
We also interviewed 2 of the club members and how they felt inside the club and what it means to them.
Like afraid of it, but like they don't trust it because they don't understand it. And we're really just trying to like break down the stigma of there being something wrong with being gay.
Like super kind. Like you won't find one person there who will judge you. I just think it's like a really, like flowers. I don't know how to describe it. Just like flowers.
Well, we hope that all of you can come out and support the Gay Straight Alliance Club.
Well, that's all we have for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. We want to thank our sponsors, the number 2 pencil.
Till next time, Indian Springs.